with his Scourge force, and also building a Muta force of his own. So quite an air match here. None of the players is going for any land units, simply pumping those Scourges, pumping those Mutas, and I wouldn't be surprised if the game is going to be decided by some big Muta battle, or also very importantly I think is going to be Scourge use, because if this one player manages to use the Scourges to take out a lot of his opponent's Mutas, it might be GG for the other one. And now attacking that Extractor with a Mutalisks, and that Spore Colony manages to shoot, but still a lot of harass, and that Extractor is already bleeding, and again the Mutas come back, shooting, and the Scourges don't manage to take out a lot. Coming again now for the Extractor with that group. Scourges are not doing anything decisive, and simply coming and pounding at that Extractor, and the Extractor is not looking good, and this is going to hurt. Extractor gets taken down. In the meantime, Muta's fighting in the main, but Extractor gets taken down, and now one of the drones transforms into a new Extractor. But this is not good. This is kind of a setback for Orion, because he has no gas mining at the time, and so he has only a limited amount of Mutas that he can produce in that time, as well as Scourges. And this might give Type B a chance to also put down his second hatchery, which he still has not put down. I'm not sure when he's going to do that, but I expect sometime soon, because he doesn't really want to get behind economically too much. He has to put down that hatchery of the second hatchery of his pretty soon. And in the meantime, another creep colony, so he's going to go for a second spore colony to defend. Feels that one of them is not enough. And in the meantime, Muta battle in the main. Muta forces fighting each other, and now you have it transforming into the spore colony, and big battle here. But and Type B has more Mutas, and cancels cancelled that building, and the Mutas are still doing a lot of now another creep colony, and these Scourges are not capable of doing a lot of damage. They're flying around, but are taken quickly out, and simply harassing here the whole time. Type B is totally harassing, coming to and fro with a Mutalisk, shooting at everything, and also taking out again Scourges. I think he should forget the Scourge. I think if Orion would have forgotten the Scourges, went for more Mutas, it would have been better for him at the moment. Now he has two spore colonies, and now finally the hatchery for Type B. Definitely going to be a lot more useful than this other hatchery of Orion's, which is in the main. His is at the expansion, so he's going to get the minerals from there as well. And and he really has Orion still pinned back, as he had in the beginning of the match. He still has him pinned back, and Orion is not capable of escaping from this position. And that hatchery is going down. That hatchery is going down, and this is not good. The hatchery is already in the red. And I think he should have remained there, and he should have finished this attack. He should have finished this hatchery off. I don't think this really paid off for him. In his position, I would have stayed there and finished that attack off. Two Scourges scouting there, but you know he has to take out this hatchery. He's done a lot of damage, and it'd be kind of weak of not finishing it off. And now another Zergling going to go in here and scout again, see what's happening. And this drone is probably going to try and put some hidden expo somewhere where the Mutalisks can't find it. I'm not really sure. Maybe as I'm looking on the minimap, I really have no idea. It's going to be interesting to see how this is going to turn out. And in the meantime, a big group of Mutas masked by Type B at his base, and that Zergling has found these the other two Zerglings and the drone that was going to put down a hatchery. And now that drone is going to head for a new position, now that that one was scouted, sending new Zerglings to find out where this new hatchery is going to be posted. And it seems to be heading for the 8 o'clock position or something like that on the map. And Mura's coming right here in to drive these Scourges away that are constantly scouting. And oh yeah, just putting those Zerglings there, making sure that he denies that position. Finds out that there's no drone there, and oh, just missed that drone. That drone is going to get up that ramp, but I'm not sure if he's going to put a hatchery. Still seems that he has a drone at the 8 o'clock position waiting and not doing anything. Then also another drone at the 5 o'clock position waiting and not doing anything. I don't think he's gonna go for 2 hatcheries in the same time, I guess. Maybe just one of them. Depends on how it's going to turn out. And in the meantime, Zerglings coming into Type B's main, but they're quickly eradicated. So, you know, this is kind of boring right now. Kind of defensive stances, not doing a lot of stuff. Just massing like these big Muta forces and waiting for the next attack. And in the meantime, 2 Zerglings manage to get inside the main, but they're going to get taken out by the Mutas really fast. So big fat Muta force for Type B, and finally the hatchery going at the 8 o'clock position. Hopefully this is going to remain hidden for him, otherwise he's going to be in a world of trouble. And in the same time, well, definitely a larger Muta force for Type B, and that drone is still waiting. I don't know, maybe he's going to put a hatchery sometime soon. And now this is important here, guys. This is important. This is the Muta battle that I was expecting. This is a Muta battle right here, and Scourges are going to play a key role because as Shinsu would say, he who wields his Scourges best shall be the victor, or something like that. So Scourges can take out Mutas really quick with one blow, and so Scourge Micro is going to be the key in weakening the opponent's force decisively. Both are simply content to make really large forces, and in the meantime we have got a group of Zerglings maybe trying to distract the attention of those Mutas. These Mutas are following the Zerglings, and this could be a chance of attacking, but still quite a lot of Mutas and Scourges still remaining inside the main. So good idea from Type B not committing everything to that pursuit of the Zerglings. Zerglings pour back inside, and the Mutas are simply flying around, kind of undecided here from Orion. I guess he doesn't know if should I attack, should I not attack. He gives up the attack. Man, this is boring. I thought he's gonna attack or something, but he doesn't. And it seems that this location has been just it was spotted. I thought he had already seen it. I think he didn't see it. I think he just barely saw it right now with these Zerglings, and he's attacking. And this is really bad because he's going to be in a world of trouble trying to and this is great. While he's distracting with the attack at the expo, he's going with a big Muta force and attacking these spore colonies, and they're going to be down in a second. Also keeps the Scourges there to delay the Muta force. Sends in the Scourges, and a lot of Scourges attacking there. I think a couple of Mutas were taken out, so good Scourge use of there. And now we've got this big Muta battle, simply a huge cloud of poison or whatever that is everywhere, and you can see that red is definitely a lot bigger than yellow here on the screen. And finally, out of that cloud, the red Mutas emerge, and GG, because simply had the smaller Muta force and he was not able to withstand that attack. So I guess good play throughout the match from Type B. Guess you could see what Pandemic said about Orion being weak at ZVZ, not really that well. So the final match between Midas and Type B will be coming up in a second on Blue Storm. Hope you'll enjoy that as well. See you with the next commentary soon, guys. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.